All right, folks. So we're down here at Paris, Texas, at an archery tournament, and I'll be real honest. Me and my Uncle Mike kind of didn't film anything until the bird was coming in. So what happened?
Well, let's see. Do we want to start all the way at the beginning where we sat for 3 hours and didn't hear nothing but maybe one bird way off in the distance?
Yeah, we went back to the killing field where Zachary got his birds, and it was one of those we think we heard a bird, but we did see a deer.
Yeah, we seen deer.
We seen deer
and a coyote.
And a coyote.
Which was probably coming to my bad calling this time because I haven't used the mouth calling forever. But
yeah. But didn't get none of that on camera.
None of it. I didn't even think about touching the camera at that time.
No, we was so
Wasn't
bummed
no birds
out.
coming in, so we was just like, whatever.
We'll just sit and talk.
So about 7:30, we decided that we was going to go try the other property. Colton said we could probably go over there and run a gun. And so we get over there and we start walking up the fence line. And like I said, it's pretty windy. Like
It was
20
dumb.
mile an hour better.
I just said might as well sit here because I know they cross through here occasionally and just sit in what happens.
So we set up a little decoy. We sat down in the brush pile, and we said we was going to hunt until 9 o'clock. Well, like 8:57, we hear this bird hammer on top of the hill. He's probably
Other side of the property.
yeah, we're probably quarter mile at least. And so Colton looks at me and he says, "We need to try to call him in this wind through the woods, or we need to get up and make a move." And I said, "Let's get up and make a move." So now you got to realize, with Colton, I have little legs trying to follow him, but. Jump up, I grab the decoy, got my shotgun on one shoulder, carrying the decoy like a football, and I'm following long legs here. We go all the way around, across the property, start at the fence line, we get about halfway up the hill.
Because I thought we was going to pull him down the fence line to us.
And so we get up there to this big oak that's on the property, and we stop there and make a few calls, and he sounded like he was further away.
Yeah.
Which what I think had happened is because of the terrain, when we got up on that hill, we had put basically 2 draws between us because of the terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Instead
sounded
of
like
the
he
one
went
draw
over.
that was pointed at us where we was originally at.
So it looked like, it sounded to us like he went further away. So we were trying to decide whether we were just going to call the hunt or we were going to go ahead and go.
Didn't we actually just go that way? Because we was like, hey, let's go look at this for deer season.
Yeah, and we was like, well,
Maybe we'll get closer.
And if he gets closer, we'll try to call him in. So we start up there and we get to where our next deer stands that we call the east draw in that area, and we was kind of looking around and we hear him hammer.
And he's close.
He's close. So Colton said, let's try to get to the Triple Gates field. So we get to the edge of that field and we hit a little sequence and he gobbles again. He's still just over the ridge from us. So he said, let's go get in that blind. So we go run and get in the blind.
We've left the decoy at this point.
Yeah, we left the decoy back at the tree. So it's just hunting without a decoy now. So
we kept losing equipment as we went. We started with a blind and 4 decoys, and then abandoned all that, and then had just 1 decoy, and then
we just had calls and shotguns. So we went and we got in that blind, and he hammered pretty hard.
And then, that's where the video picks up.
That's where the video picks up.
Let's just see what happened after that. That's close. Get ready. Oh, hell yeah.
His hand's been about 10 years since I've been out turkey hunting with a mouth call, and she still does the trick.
I was throwing everything I had at him, and he would not gobble at me at all. He hits that mouth call, though, and I mean, every time he putted, he'd gobble. Let's go get him. That's 2 for the season on camera. That's your first spring bird, right? That's 2 first spring birds on camera. Jake? Nah, that fan's a Tom.
He's a short beard.
There you go. So ends up being that this one's actually a Jake, but with a full fan. You can see that slight different color in the middle there. He must have just growed those in this year, so probably about a 2-year-old bird. I don't know. I saw that full fan and went, oh, that's a mature bird. But for your first spring turkey, I'd say that's a a fun hunt.
Definitely fun. Run and gun all the way up here and got him. So
No decoy. We ended up leaving the decoys behind. So, and your first spring bird on camera.
Yep. ATA done the trick.
Yeah. That's what he did. He went behind these briars.
Yeah.
And came under right there.
Yep. Yeah, when I said he's on this side of the fence, I seen. Well, he was in that trail right there.
Yeah.
He come underneath right there. I was like, he's on our side of the fence, and then when he cleared right here, I said,
Bam! You said he's on our side of the fence. Yeah, I got him on camera. Kill him.
look at the carnage right here.